Hello, I'm here with Patte Barth, Director of NSBA Center for Public Education. Hello, Patte.
Hi, Denise.
Could you please talk to us about the use of data and why data is important to school boards?
Well, data takes the mystery out of making decisions, and that's why it's so important for school boards who face a lot of tough decisions. We know their budgets are tight, there's a lot of accountability for performance. If you didn't have data, then you would be making decisions based on what you've always done. You would base it on perhaps a favorite program of the superintendent, but you really wouldn't know. And so the data is there, it tells you exactly where you are, and it also helps you zero in on what you really need to be working on. It leads you to more questions and will eventually lead you to some probably good solutions.
Makes sense. How can school boards use data effectively?
Well, the first thing you want to do is, as I just said, is look at where you are. That's your baseline. And that's your student performance, your school performance, graduation rates, test scores, but also providing a good school environment. Are your teachers, do they feel supported? And who are your students, right? You want to look at your enrollment data. What is it changing? Are the demographics in your district changing? And out of that massive data, what will emerge are areas that probably need some more attention than others. And that's what we counsel school boards to do, is to identify where the greatest needs are. And the data will help you do that. Once you do that and you establish just a few short, focused priorities, right? That sets you on your plan for then looking at your resources and looking at that data. What is your teaching staff? What are their qualifications? How much funding do you have? What are your facilities? And align all of those resources to serve those priorities that you established by looking at the data.
Yes.
And then eventually it gets you to programs, and school boards can make policies to work toward meeting those goals and targets. And the final step is probably where the data has its most value. It's so you can look to see, did we do what we wanted to do? Did we get the results we wanted? If you did, then fine. And then you go forward and say, maybe we can keep this momentum going. If you didn't, then it's time to look back and make some adjustments if you need to.
For our watchers, how can anyone find out more information about education research and data?
Well, it's very easy. You can come to our website. It's easy to find. We are the Center for Public Education, and so our main website with a lot of research and data is www.centerforpubliceducation, one word, .org. We also have a site that provides a lot of information on how to use data, can connect you to state data and national data. We've got what we call data cartoons on there to help you understand how to interpret and use data. We think it's kind of fun to visit, and that is www.data-first.org.
Lots of useful information, Patte. Thank you so much for joining us.